That day, the entire court descended into chaos. Only you stood still, your eyes calmly watching. I admit it made quite an impression on me. I'm used to finding myself in outrageous situations. Phoenix right, was it? I answer what I can. I'm not sure, but it feels like I'm being watched intensely. This is my daughter. Vera, say hello. She's gone. Shall we begin then? The door. Going home by any chance? No, I was just checking out the door. Oh, good thing I'm far too stubborn to take hints like that. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna ask you then. Mr. Misham. Judging from this place, you're a painter? Not sadly a profitable one. I never sold a painting. It's a source of considerable embarrassment. I will be able to get by with it only me. Your daughter? Her mother grew wary of me and left. I don't want her to grow up needy, Mr. Wright. That is why I began my other occupation. Forgeries. Don't look at me with those eyes. I know what it is that I do. More than half of the paintings they bring me are stolen. And who knows what my copies are used for. But some of your works aren't painting correct. You may not believe me when I tell you this, but that was my first work outside painting. What? To think it would be used as evidence in a murder trial. I never even imagined the possibility. Then why did you take the job? I was well paid, very well paid. I think he feels worse about it than I do. The past is hard to escape. Honestly, the sooner I can put this behind me, the better. With apologies to you, of course. Sorry, but it's not going to be quite so easy. He's trying to forget what he made. Looks like I have to remind him. Oh, I see. I see what you're doing here. Let me examine first. Oh, what's this painting here? That's one of mine. It's an illustration for a book. It's not on sale yet, of course, but I thought it might be a good business. As a father, I like to be able to put food on my daughter's table. Not a feeling I knew anything about, at least not yet. Paints are scattered all around, probably the ones he's currently using. There's something very artistic about the messy room. Not that this is anything compared to my office. I guess that will make my office a masterpiece. Pencil pigments are lined up on the shelf with some noticeable gaps. It's embarrassing, but I can't afford all the paints I want. I insist on buying the ones I use with my own money. You can see how you want to do that for sure. Perhaps you heard that you can make any color as long as you have the 3 primary colors. Well, it's a lie. Poor guy. Maybe I just sidle on over here for a closer look. This is you and Vera? Yes, we took that one quite recently. I know I'm a painter, but why not paint a portrait instead? I've never been that good at people, unfortunately. Ah, right. Shouldn't you practice? That's an awfully small crane. What's that inside it? A stamp? Please don't touch that. I get in trouble. That stamp belongs to Vera, you see. She always put it somewhere she can see it. That's Zack and Valen, the gamers, isn't it? The post office issued that commemorative stamp last year, when the gamers were at the height of their popularity. Not anymore. Now that one of them has vanished off the face of the earth. Vera went to see one of their shows when she was quite small. She's been a dedicated fan ever since. She watched them every time they came on TV until the end. I see. That's damn quite hard to come by, I hear. I still wonder how she got her hands on it. Examine. What's this red envelope? Touch that. That's it's quite important. The interface just changed hues. Yes, I better behave, though it's tempting to just grab it. Examine. That's a pretty bottle. Don't touch that, please. I get in trouble. It belongs to Vera, you see. She always put it somewhere she can always see it. She looks at it often. There's a like pink fluid inside. Nail polish, I'm guessing. Back. Examine. There are some finished paintings back here. They don't look all that bad, really. They said you won for 50 cents. That's okay, they look kind of heavy. Oh. Maybe he needs to work on his sales technique a bit. Examine. You use these gizmos for painting? They're pretty elaborate. Those aren't for paintings. They're for analyzing paint composition, age, every conceivable angle. Tools of the Forgery Trade, I guess. Okay, I guess there is nothing to present. Nothing to examine, I mean. Okay, talk. No, okay, then present. Mr. Misham, I was wondering if you could tell me about this. I've not been in touch with the outside world for some time now. I'm sorry, but that isn't much of an inspiration to me. Oh, so now he's the sensitive artist. Present? Same. Your work. Don't try to pretend you've forgotten. Sure, all you did was make a copy. But that copy might have destroyed the life of an innocent man. are responsible too, which is why I have to know. And you have to tell me. And you will see it will be difficult to escape this. And let's talk. Magnificent diary. Yeah then, ready to tell me about this work you did? It was unlike anything I had attempted before. I guess it would be a little different from paintings. That is not what I meant. In all my previous work, it sufficed to create a copy. This was no copy. The client gave me two things that day. The first was a sample page as reference. The second, a printed document I can only surmise was written by my client. So you use the real writing as a reference to reproduce what the client wrote? Yes, as I said, it was my first job of that nature. So, who was your client? As I said in court, I do not know. Really? Even for such a suspicious request? It was me. I want to know as much as I could about the requester. I never met them, not personally. Psychologue, of course. It seems like you're still hiding something. Something about this work. Okay, that's it for today's guys. Bye bye.